Today I wanted to go ahead and cover some troubleshooting here that is at an office I was just at. I'm going to flip the camera here, and what we're looking at is we're looking at a dental light. This is an ADAX 6300 light. It's actually kind of an interesting one because it has a old-timey metal here. But what's going on is this light, when the customer moves it around, basically the light will turn on and off based on the position of the light. So no matter where it moves, it's kind of just turning on and off where we move it. Now, when we're trying to troubleshoot lights, we want to make sure that if we can isolate like the pivot, we can kind of get a better idea where the break in the wire's at, because this is definitely looks like a broken wire issue. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pivot it, and we're going to make sure that the light doesn't turn on and off there. And then we're going to try to isolate the movement. So when I isolate this movement, when I just simply lift it up and down, it tells me that that's where the wire's broken. Now, right here, this is one pivot that moves, and then that's the other pivot that moves. Okay, so when you go to move it up and down and the light is turning on and off, you're just trying to really just isolate which pivot it is. Now, at this point, it's pretty clear that the wiring harness is bad inside the arm here. There's basically a transformer right there that feeds 20 volts, I think, up here through here to here. Now, I've got a tool here that I want to share with you. This is my FLIR camera. I carry this with me, and it stays on the truck. This camera sees heat, and it's really handy for troubleshooting a problem where you have a broken wire, but the unit won't stop working. It sounds like it sounds like it's not a problem, but it is an interesting problem to have, because in order to fix something, sometimes you have to catch it being broken. So what I'm going to demonstrate here is that with the light on, I'm going to use this FLIR camera. Now the FLIR is going to see temperature differences. So like for instance, the TV is warm. So that is going to give me a temperature reading right there, as well as a visual indication. Now, what we're going to do with the FLIR is I'm just going to go ahead and kind of look at the arm. And you can see right there, there's a slight temperature difference on the actual wire that's in the arm. See, there's that wire that's right there. It's kind of hard to see, but there it is. Um, so there's a small temperature difference. But then we're going to go over here to this side, all right? And I'm going to go ahead and hold that up there. And there we go. Boom. That's what we're talking about. So that wire is actually, that FLIR is looking specifically at that joint and that wire. And so when we look at it, we can tell very easily that there's an extreme temperature difference there. So the light's on, but I'm actually successfully troubleshooting what the problem is in it using this FLIR. For troubleshooting electronics, a thermal imaging camera is indispensable when you have a problem like this, where the light is turning on, but it won't, you can't turn it off. And the reason this happens is because when wires break, they either they don't conduct, or they when they do conduct, there's extra resistance because they're conducting across arcing or across other types of just other resistance that's there now. So hopefully this is a good tip for you. I would definitely recommend carrying something like this if you're running a service truck, or if you're just trying to troubleshoot a tricky problem and you're kind of out of options, like every time you show up it's working. If you have a FLIR camera, you don't have to not be able to troubleshoot something just because it's working. So thanks for tuning in, and hopefully this video helps you. If there's any other tips that you have, feel free to post them down below, or to let me know what you think about using a FLIR to troubleshoot electronics. And I hope you have a happy holiday, and hopefully we'll be able to post a few more videos here coming up. Have a great day.